Hey guys, this is Stan with Life with the Sisters, and today we want to have a conversation about greed and how it results in, the many murders and crimes that we see in Jamaica today. I was just looking on some records the other day, and Jamaica is basically second to El Salvador with murder rate. It is ridiculous. So let's zoom in, let's have this chat. So I was really hoping that we could all have this discussion in the form of a Zoom, but given clash with people's schedule, then it wasn't possible. But we must have this chat. So right now I'm improvising and we're gonna do it this way, where I'll be just having a discussion and I'm looking to see your part or your input in the comment. Tell me, what is the reason for the increase in crime in Jamaica? What are some of the possible solutions? Is it that maybe we need to invest in some more surveillance camera all over Jamaica, to protect our people? Is it that we need to have stricter penalties? What are some of the things that we can do to disencourage someone from committing these crimes? Is it that we need to educate our people? What is it? Let's hear from you in the comment. Just think about your life or maybe the life of someone who you value. What would you suggest to the authorities to implement to protect you or to protect the life of those who you value? What would you want to say to someone who have some intent to steal or to commit some crime? What would you say to your own family member to protect them or to guide them from these perpetrators? The Jamaica Gleaner is my main source for the crimes that I'll be discussing. Again, it's really about finding solutions and not necessarily to be quoting or reading exactly what they are. So I'm really just going to be paraphrasing. So the first one is Usain Bolt missing money from his account at Stocks and Security Limited, SSL in Kingston, Jamaica. And it's not just Usain alone, but other persons who have invested as well. Now, these are people who have invested in their own country. They could have possibly invested in other offshore, maybe banks or, some other countries, but chose to do it in their very own country for the development of our very own country, you know. Yet we fail to see how this can benefit the country on a collective basis. And we're just thinking greed and just entitlement and just wanting stuff for ourselves or seeing people's stuff and not just letting it be. Why can't we apply that same blind mentality that we apply when people having domestic violence to seeing people money, seeing people property, seeing people possession? Blind just the same way. I wish we could. But again, let's talk solutions. The second one took place on Friday, January 21st, 2023. And I'm just going to read this one. It says that daybreak it was discovered that crooks had made off with cash amounting to over 2.5 million from a cambio, dozens of high-end cell phones from a store, and cash and other items estimated at several million of dollars from the high-low supermarket. There's another case that took place back in May 2016 where two missionaries from the United States were murdered and in Albion Mountain, St. Mary. These are people who were investing in our very own people and country, building houses for people who are homeless. Yet, we fail to see the bigger picture that collectively we were benefiting as a country. Lastly, I want us to listen to this story that this young lady shared, that someone was willing to trade her life for money almost as if she's a piece of material or like a car that you would auction. And what is going to happen to Jamaica if these trends do not stop? How can we make Jamaica a better place for you, for me, and for the next generations to come? Is it that these thieves and murderers lack knowledge to see how they're destroying the country? Or is it that they're just product of poor parenting? And as we would say in Jamaica, some parents could have preached till thine kingdom come or preach like Paul. Some kids are just stubborn and just greedy. Or is it that the government may need to have stricter penalties in place? Guys, here's our story. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment. I'm looking forward to you guys sharing with the aim that this will prevent at least one crime, that it will discourage at least one person from committing a crime, that it will sensitize at least one person to be aware so they don't fall victim, so that it will just fall on the right here so that they can understand that we need some resolutions. Here's the story.
Yesterday, I was on my way to Old Harbor because we had teams running. And my brothers and sisters, when I got to Spanish Town to take a taxi to Old Harbor, I was walking through the bus park and a man came up to me. And I said, "Are you going to Old Harbor, sir?" And he said, "Yes." And I went into the taxi and I sat down. And a few minutes after, some other people came into the taxi. But then I realized that while the man was driving, he turned off on another road. I don't know the road. And he started letting off the people. So I became a little concerned and I said, "Sir, where are you bringing me?" "I want to go to the convention center." And he just ignored me and continued letting off everybody else. And by the time I was the only person sitting in the taxi, he said to me, "I had no intentions of bringing you to where you want me to go, because you are a beautiful little girl and I could get a lot of money for you." And my brothers and sisters, in that moment, I know sometimes we think about those things in our head and we come up with 1,000 solutions, but in that moment I froze. And he took out his phone and he made a phone call to somebody, and he put the phone on speaker so that I could hear it. And he was trying to decide how much he could get from me. He was describing me to the man. And then the man said to him, "Does she come from here?" And he said, "No, she don't look like she would come. She comes from here. So what we have to go do, we have to go cut her up and sell her body parts so that nobody will be able to find her." And I'm sitting in the taxi hearing this conversation. And I want you to hear me. And while I was sitting here in the taxi, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't speak, I couldn't move. I was sitting right beside him, so I couldn't even take home my phone to call somebody. And a song came to me. The song that says, "I'll say of the Lord that..." Hallelujah! I sat there with tears running down my face. And I started singing the song, and the car came to a halt. And he stopped the car and he looked at me and said, "Are you a Christian?" And I said, "Yes, I'm a Christian." But then by the time he's talking to me, he doesn't realize, yes, I'm a Christian. But then by the time he's talking to me, he doesn't realize that a lady is coming into the taxi at the same time. So by the time he's done asking me if I'm a Christian, somebody else comes to the car and says, "I'm going to Spanish Town." And he started driving again. I said, "You know what, you can let me off right here."
You know what? I'm just so happy that she's alive to tell her story and that this is not a missing person case like the many missing person cases we know of in Jamaica. Guys, this is just really ending this on a happy note. This is where I say peace out. Looking forward to hearing from you and looking forward to seeing you next video. Take care. This is Tan again with Life with the Sisters.